Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing so well on this beautiful fall day. I wanted to touch base with you all today and share what I have learned over the past, year and a half, almost 2 years of doing this business. Direct sales is a beast, and it doesn't matter what you're selling. If you have hostesses that aren't engaged and intrigued in your products and earning them for free, you're not going to have a successful party because, parties are the heartbeat of your business. And without them, it's very hard to be successful. You need to build relationships with your hostesses because building relationships with your hostesses builds further relationships with their guests and customers, even who don't attend the party. And there's a certain level of trust that your hostesses are putting, on you because they need encouragement and they also need instruction. So, for example, I'm hosting a direct sales party right now, and rather than and obviously I won't share with what company, but rather than the consultant, calling me on the phone or, guiding me, she is posting on my wall, which isn't okay with me. And every time she posts, I delete it because, you know, she's not telling me what to do. And I just find that very invasive. So obviously at Usborne, we do things very differently. But I do feel like a lot of the time, a lot of us are frustrated with our hostesses. So we need to develop a system right from the get-go of booking a party to generate that excitement. Even if somebody books a party, 3 months down the road, you need to be checking in with her often or him to let them know how excited you are, that you are going to make this party extremely successful, but that you need their help. So my best piece of advice, if you don't know the person well and if they're comfortable with it, is to call them on the phone. And so you can kind of get to know them. And more conversation happens that way, and more natural conversation happens that way. I don't know if you've ever been messaged about hosting a party and then you say yes or no, and then the person tries to make small talk. It's really awkward and it feels really forced. But on the phone, it's very natural to be like, I'm really excited about your party, and this is what I'm going to ask you to do, and I will send you messages to instruct you with that. But then after, it's easy to say, so how's everything else going? How are the kids in school, or how's homeschool going? Everything good with the house, or it's just easier to do that over the phone. And it also shows your hostess that you're not afraid to put yourself out there, and you're not afraid to put their party before, anything else, their party success before anything else. So I strongly encourage it. It's very scary the first time, but it doesn't have to be. Let your hostess know via messenger that you're going to be calling them so that they expect it and you're not catching them off guard. It's no biggie. I think that hostesses really appreciate it, and I would appreciate it if I was a customer hosting a party. So it just opens up the door to an awesome relationship. And the closer of a relationship, and I don't mean you have to be great friends with the hostess, but, her customers need to know that she trusts you. And when you talk on the phone about ways to make it a successful party and then potentially mail her something in like a nice folder, like I mail every single one of my hostesses or potential recruits, there's nothing in here right now, but I mail them something to hold, and I always include a catalog so they can see what they're getting, and I email them, I print out tips and tricks to get the best Facebook party, so they have that knowledge right in front of them. And that's what I'm going to be uploading to our group file. So it's really a step-by-step process. And once you get it down, and once somebody gives you the tips and the guidelines to properly hostess coach, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal, and it doesn't seem like that much time that it has to take. So I strongly encourage you develop relationships with your hostesses. rather than expect them to know what to do and expect them to be excited. You might say, well, she wanted to host. Why isn't she excited? Or maybe she doesn't want this. Well, did you set that tone when you either asked her to host, or she offered to host from a Facebook party, or you offered her an incentive? We can't expect everybody to use their recreational time and devote it to being excited about their party. As we all know, life is so busy. So we really need to work with our hostesses, because really an excited hostess, an engaged hostess is going to make for a successful party, because she wants a return on the investment and the time investment that she took on the party. So today we're going to be giving you documents in the file folder, and it's going to be broken down for you. So all you have to do is print it. And I think those folders at Staples are 17 cents still. If you decide to get some washi tape, excuse me, if you decide to get some washi tape to decorate it, you know, there's all kinds of stuff. You can make it personal. But I really do think that the phone call makes the difference, and the constant support. That doesn't mean you're messaging her every day, but obviously we will expect you to have more of a conversation with her as the party gets closer. Just like posting on the party, it's not quite as much the week before, you know, like every day. Then when you get closer, it's maybe 2 times a day, morning and night. And then on party day, it's usually 3 or 4 times. So we expect the same with your hostess coaching. Don't rely on posting on the party to be your communication with the hostess. So I really hope this helps, and I can't wait to share some more tips and tricks with you. Again, look for the files in our upload section on our group page, and we're going to be expecting some great stories from you as to how this worked. All right, have a great day.